smile I can pretend, like I finally learned to mend. But there's something underneath, still not ready to be free. Every time I start to feel like the pain is finally healed, there's a moment soft and slow where the cracks begin to show. I don't break the way before, but I'm not as strong for sure. Every touch can still remind of the things I left behind. I'm still fragile, can't you see? There's a softer side of me. Even when I try to hide, there's a trembling deep inside. I can laugh and walk away like I'm stronger every day, but sometimes I lose my ground when your memory comes around. Touch can still remind of the things I left behind. I'm still fragile, it's the truth. There's a part I never moved. Even if I've come so far, I still carry every scar. You were standing by the door, like you've done so many times before. But something in the way you moved told me I was losing you. There was silence in your eyes, like a truth you couldn't hide. Every second felt too loud in a room that had no sound. I kept hoping you would turn, say the words I needed to learn, that this wasn't really real, just a moment we could heal. Stay a little more tonight, don't disappear into the light, even if it's just pretend. Let this not be where we end. I can feel you slipping slow, like a place I used to know. Every breath you leave behind takes a piece I can't rewind. We were never perfect, no, but we had a place to go, somewhere safe inside the storm. Now it's gone and I'm ruined. I remembered how you smiled, soft and broken all the while, like you knew it from the start. We were heading towards this part. Stay a little more, don't go. There's so much we'll never know, even if it's just one lie. Tell me we'll would just freeze this place, keep your shadow, keep your face. Maybe I could learn to breathe without begging you to stay. But I know the truth too well. I can seal the final farewell in the way you won't look back, like there's nothing left to lack. Stay a little more, I try, even though I know goodbye is already in your tone, in a voice I used to call home. I won't run you anymore like I did so much before, but my heart still quietly bleeds in the space between your leaving. Stay a little more tonight, even if it's not right. Let me have this last goodbye before everything runs dry. You were standing in the rain, like you didn't feel the pain. Drops were falling on your face, but you wouldn't look my way. I could hear it in your breath, like the quiet sound of death. Not the kind that takes your life, but the kind that ends us right. There were words inside my chest that I never could confess. Every second felt too fast, like we were becoming past. I almost said stay, I almost lost my way, I almost reached for you, like I still used to do. But something held me still, some quiet, broken will that knew it wasn't right to ask you back that night. You kept walking through the street, every step a soft defeat, and I stood there in between all we were and what we'd been. Every memory turned light, like a storm inside a crowd. All the things we didn't face, now we're ending in this. I almost called your name, I almost played the game of pretending we were fine and love was still alive. But something deep inside just slowly stepped aside and let the moment pass, like we were meant to last. saw you from across the room, standing in a different view. There was someone by your side, and you didn't try to hide. She was laughing at your words, like she never felt that hurt, like she didn't know your past or the way we couldn't last. You were softer when you spoke, like you'd finally found your hope. And I stood there in between what you are and what we'd been. She holds you now, not me, where I used to be, in the space I called my own. You've made another home. I don't say a word tonight, I don't show the fight, but inside I'd fall apart, watching her hold my heart. There was something in your eyes that I used to recognize, but it doesn't look the same when you say her name. Every memory feels strange, like it's slowly rearranged into something I can't claim, but still somehow feels the same. She touches you like I did, like she knows the way you live, like she'd learned the quiet parts that once belonged to my heart. She holds you now, I see where you used to meet me, and I try to stand so still, like this doesn't slowly kill. She holds you now, it's true. There's nothing I can do, even if I still feel you. You've become someone brand new. So I turn and walk away with the things I couldn't say, and a love that didn't die, just learned how to live aside. You were never meant to stay, not in the forever way. I can see it clearer now, even if I don't know how. Every moment that we shared was a love that almost cared, like a place we tried to be, but it never stayed with me. I still feel you in my chest, like a ghost that won't rest. Even when I let you go, there's a part that doesn't know. You're not mine to hold anymore, not like I did before. Even if my heart still knows you're the one it chose, I don't reach for you tonight. I don't try says it isn't fair. You were everything I knew, in a way so soft and true. Now you're someone I can't claim, just a quiet, distant name. Every word I didn't say still is living in the grave, like a voice I almost hear, but it disappears. You're not mine to hold, it's true. Even when I feel you in the silence of my days, in a thousand quiet ways, I don't need you like before. I don't fall down on the floor, but I carry something deep that I'll always softly keep. Baby, love is learning this. Not every heart is yours to miss. Not every story gets to stay, even when you want it that way. You're not mine to hold again, not in time, not in the end. But the love we almost made still is something that won't fade. So I let you live your life without turning into fight. And I stay here with the truth that I once belonged with you. You said hello like nothing changed, like we weren't slightly rearranged. Your voice was soft, a little low, like there were things you didn't show. I tried to answer like before, like I didn't feel the war between the past and what we are. Two hearts, not near, not far. There was a space between each word, like something missing, barely heard. We filled it up with simple lines, avoiding all the deeper signs. We talk again, but not the same. We say the words, avoid the name of what we were, of what we lost, of everything it used to cost. I hear you laugh, I almost stay inside the past we gave away. But something holds me back to now, reminding me of then and how. You asked me how I've been these days. I said I'm fine in quiet ways, and maybe that was partly true, but not the part that's still with you. There was a moment, small and brief, where silence carried hidden grief, like both of us could almost see the ghost of what we used to be. We talk again, carefully, like love became a memory, not something we can reach or hold, just something softly growing old. I wonder if you feel it too, the distance sitting in our view, my love enough to make us break, but strong enough we feel the ache. I won't ask you to stay tonight, I won't turn this into fight, but part of me still understands the language in your hands. We talk again, and then we end like strangers trying to pretend that what we had is still okay, in some unfinished quiet way. And when the call is finally gone, I sit with what we both become, not broken, not the same as then, just people who once loved again. You said hello. I've been trying to move ahead, let new voices fill my head. Different faces, different names, but they never feel the same. They are kind in their own way. They have words they want to say. They can hold me through the night, but something doesn't feel right. Every love feels slightly off, like it doesn't reach enough. Every touch is warm, it's true, but it doesn't feel like you. No one feels you in my heart, even when I make a start, even when I try to stay. Something always slips away. Tell them what I know, how your memory doesn't go, how it lives beneath the skin. In the quiet I'm still in. I don't say your name out loud, I don't hide it in a crowd, but there's something in my chest that won't fully come to rest. They don't move the way you did, they don't see me how you lived, they don't know the fragile parts that you once held in your arms. No one feels you, and it's strange, even after all this change, even when I say I'm fine, you still echo someone new, completely free. Not a shadow, not a trace of the love I can't replace. But for now I just pretend that this cycle has an end, while I walk through something new, still remembering you. I still think of you sometimes, in the softest, quiet lines, like a song I used to know, but I chose to let it go. There are nights I almost call, just to hear your voice at all, just to feel that space again, where we used to both begin. But I stop before I do, because I remember you, not the version in my mind, but the one that left me behind. Better left behind, I know, even if I miss you so. Even when my heart still bends, I won't go there once again. Every memory feels warm, like a place before the storm. But I've learned what follows that, and I can't go back to that. You were everything to me, in a way I couldn't see, till the pieces fell apart and I saw your truest heart. There were things I didn't say, there were nights I chose to stay, even when it hurt inside. I just let it slowly fly. Better left behind, it's true. Even when I think of you, even when it feels so right, I remember why I fight. I don't hate you, I don't blame, I just stick with the saying that the love we used to be wasn't what it seemed to me. So I sit here with the ache that I quietly accept, not because I don't care, but because I'm all aware. Better left behind, I stay even when I drift your way, even when I miss you still. I protect what I rebuilt. I used to wonder every night, who went wrong, who lost the fight, where the love we used to hold turned so quiet, turned so cold. I replayed the things you said, every word inside my head, trying hard to find a clue in the silence left by you. There were moments I denied all the truths I pushed aside, because loving you felt right, even when it lost the light. I understand now what it was, not just time or not just us. It was something we couldn't be, even if we tried to see. You were searching for a way, I was hoping you would stay. We were standing side by side, but with different things inside. Every time we tried to mend, we were closer to the end. Not because we didn't care, but because we were. Maybe love is sometimes this, not a story meant to fix, not a place where both can stay, but a path that fades away. I understand, but I do, not just me, the loss of you, and the way we tried so hard, still couldn't stop it falling apart. So I leave it where it is, not as strangers, not as friends, but as something we once proved that was real, but not for two. I don't carry what we were like a weight I can't endure. It's not heavy like before, it just rests a little more. I can walk without your name echoing inside my brain. I can breathe without the fear that I need you standing here. Every piece has found its place, every memory has a space. Not a wound I try to hide, just a story I survived. Free but remembering you, and the things I used to do. Even when I've moved along, you still live inside my song. I don't look for what we lost. I don't count the hidden cost. There's a calm I didn't know in just letting all things close. Sometimes I still feel your voice in a quiet passing always. Not enough to pull me back, just a trace I don't attack. We were something real and true, even if we didn't stay. There's a part of who I am that will never fade away. Free but remembering still, not because I have the will, but because it's part of me. And the way things came to be. I don't wish for different ends. I don't try to make amends. There's a peace inside my chest in just leaving things at rest. And if someday we should meet on some quiet, distant street, I won't turn, I won't pretend. I'll just smile and let it end. Free but remembering you, for the love we once knew. Even when it's said and done, you're a part of who